All right, this says lesson 26, measure length and plot data on line plots. So we're done with fractions for a while. Okay, session one. So look at this here. Okay, this is what we call a line plot. Obviously, because there's a line on it, right? Okay, the data is length in inches, so we have 4 inches, 5, 6, 7, and 8 inches. Okay, each X that you see represents a toy car, depending on how long that car is. Okay, so the question is, how many cars are 7 inches long? So I'm going to look at 7 right here. Does 7 have any X's above it? No. So how many cars are 7 inches long? How many? How many? Zero. No, 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 no. It's not asking 0 inches. No, 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 no. See, don't get confused. Plus, do I see 0 inches at the bottom? No. It's just how many cars are 7 inches long? Zero. That's it. Because are there any X's above 7? No. Now, if I read the chart, okay, or the line plot, how many cars are 4 inches long? Three, because there's three X's above the 4, right? How many are 5 inches long? One, because there's one X above the 5. How many are 6 inches long? Two. And how many are 8 inches long? Two, because there's two X's above. Okay. Now, how many cars are there altogether? So there's three right here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we gathered data on 8 cars. Please excuse the interruption. Go to page 551. Okay. Take a ruler out. And you guys are going to have to tell me. We measured the first one, and it's 4 inches. It's 4 in, in period. Okay, how long is the pencil B? 3 inches, so it's 3 in period. How about C? 5. How about D? 4 again, because look, it's the same length as pencil A, right? And then how about E? Now look, it's past the 4. It's almost to the 5. It says to the nearest inch, right? So is pencil E closer to 4 or closer to 5? 5. So I'm going to put 5 inches. So it says, explain how you found the measurement to the nearest inch for each pencil in order to make a plot line. Okay. Well, obviously it says inches, so I use my ruler and I put a one end of the ruler on the pencil, and then looked at the other end to see how long the pencil was, right? And if I was going to make a line plot, I would write, well, there were 3 inches, right? 4 and 5 inches, right? Yes. Now look at your pencils. How many pencils were 3 inches? How many pencils were 3 inches, everybody? How many pencils were 4 inches? Wait, wait, wait. How many pencils were 4 inches? And then how many pencils were 5 inches? So that's how you would graph my plot line. Might want to do that for number one. Just Okay. Okay, you can measure objects to the nearest whole inch, half inch, or quarter inch. Usually fractions are not labeled on a ruler. The number line below the ruler labels the whole inch, half inch, and quarter inch marks on this ruler. Okay, so you can count by half inches on the ruler. Okay, so here's 1/2, 2 halves, 3 halves, 4 halves, 5 halves. It says complete the count by half inches from 0 to 3 inches. So if I have 1 inch, 0 inches, half an inch, 1 inch, what comes next? Look at the red. Right here, look at this. What's that? 1 and a half, 1.5. So you write 1 and then a half. What comes next? I'm looking up the red ones, guys. What comes next? What comes after 1.5? 2. What comes after that? 2.5. So 2 and then a half, like that. And then what comes next? Okay, wait. What comes next? What's that right there? 3, right? Not 3.5. It just says up to 3. Okay. It says, what are the lengths of the red and blue pencils to the nearest half? So look at the red pencil. How long is that? How long is it? 2 inches. Okay. Roughly how long is the blue pencil? Okay, here's half right here. Okay, 1.5 right here. Okay, is it closer to 2 or is it closer to 1? 2. So this will be 2 inches as well. Because it says, what are the lengths of the red and blue pencils to the nearest, oh, sorry, my bad, to the nearest half inch. Never mind, to the nearest half inch. See, that's why we got to read everything carefully. So here's the nearest half inch. So here's the length of the blue. Is it closer to 2 or 1.5? Closer to 2 or 1.5? What is it? 1.5. So 1 and then put a half. That's how it works.